I would not survive in the wilderness on my own. So it's me and Alex, and one of us dies. I don't mind him finding my body because it'd be quite funny if I'm honest. What's up, YouTube? Back again. Back on the same path as I started on in the last video, but this time I'm not going to Down Tor by mistake. I'm actually going to stick on the path. I'm going to follow the map of the Combeshead Tor. So let's get to it, shall we? Now this is the point where I actually turned off and went the wrong way. Me and Simba went up this way to head up past those rocks up there to get to Down Tor. It wasn't until I was watching the video back that I was like, I'm sure there's meant to be a tor in between where I'm stood now and Crazy Whale Pool. And then it clicked. I was on Down Tor, went to the complete wrong tor, and I thought, oh, fuck's sake, should I bother uploading it? So I did. I just added a bit in the end to explain before everybody jumps on and says, that's not Combeshead Tor. So what I'm going to be doing is, you can see I'm just there. I'm going to be following this green dashed line all the way across. And then you've got some fainted dash lines, and one of them, there we go. One of them goes up to Combeshead Tor, so I'm going to be following that route, and hopefully we'll get there. You probably can't hear that, but there's like a loud humming, and it sounds like an aeroplane, quite low down. Doesn't sound like a helicopter. That's got more of a deep sort of tone to it, I think, whereas a aeroplane's a bit more of a whiny noise, maybe. Either way, there's something flying in the air, but I can't see it because it is quite cloudy, as you can tell. The past couple of weeks have been just terrible weather. It's been on and off rain, it's been cloudy, it's been freezing cold. I mean, that's expected at the start of the year normally anyway, but I was saying to Layla earlier on today, I've only been on Dartmoor twice this year, and it's what, March? It's not good. But I mean, I do want to start getting back out on Dartmoor more, a bit more. But the shit weather just doesn't motivate me to do it, so yeah. It's meant to be raining all next week, all next weekend, all this weekend as well. But today, being the Saturday, it's on and off light showers, so I thought, let's get out while we can. Just there, above me, Down Tor, where we went last time. So it's good to know that I'm not actually going to be going to that one today. What I can see in the distance, bear with me, let's just get a clearing. That one, up there, Combeshead Tor, I think it's Combeshead Tor. It looks very Tory, and it's not Down Tor, so I'm going to assume Combeshead Tor. The first part of this walk is quite easy. I don't have to worry about getting lost too much because it is on just this track. So not really much that's going to go wrong other than I stray off the track because I'm an idiot sometimes and get lost. The tricky part for me is to concentrate reading the map or the phone map, whatever, while recording when it comes a bit more off the beaten path. But if I head that way, I'm sure I'll be fine. So I've just stepped in a substantially deep, soft ground, bog thing, trying to put my camera somewhere up high so I can get a nice walk-by shot. Stood in that, went up to my ankles, so quickly retreated. With this bad weather, I mean today's not too bad, but a phone doesn't really cut the mustard. It's too susceptible to getting damaged in the rain, even in the mist and the fog, because there's so much moisture in the air. It can seep into the charging port, into the microphone port. It's not ideal, so might have to look at getting a GoPro or something. I don't know. I mean, I've spent the whole year of doing this, recording and editing on my phone, so there'll be a bit of a learning curve using a different camera, different software, but it could be beneficial. I know Alex uses his GoPro when he's recording, so do a lot of other channels, to be fair. I don't know many other people that record and edit just on their phone. It'd be good to know if anyone actually does do that, same as what I do, because I find it really, really easy to use. Oh, have I gone the wrong way? Oh no, there's a path there. Oh, sake. Right, so now I'm off the main path, and that ended just down there. And I'm on a sort of grassy path, as it were, trying not to get lost. There are some rocks ahead of me. They are called cuckoo rocks, just behind these trees there. Oh, do I go this way or do I go that way? My map is telling me to go that way, so we'll go that way. I think if I go the other way, straight on, that'll take me down past Combeshead Tor, which is what we don't want to do, Adam, isn't it? That is right. Lovely view behind me. Got the forest there, of Boya Tor Forest, whatever it's called. Just a bit of hilled, open moorland. Yeah, lovely. I'm looking on my map. I've already gone the wrong way. Apparently I don't need to go up. Let's get back onto this dotted line. Oh, and go straight. I would not survive in the wilderness on my own. I get it now. Got it. Down is through that gate there, which is obviously where we don't want to go, and up is through that gap there, which is where we do want to go. It's so easy to just get lost around here. Well, it is for me anyway. I think I need to do a navigation course. I think that would be quite beneficial. It's quite slippy on some muddy bits of the ground, but it's all good. It's all good, right? Assuming I go through this gate, sorry, just at the end here. Do you know what? I'm going to keep my mobile map handy because, yeah, I don't want to go up that way. It's telling me to go that way, which is through here. Always remember to shut the gate after. Oh, fucking hell. Carefully get through this bit. Or can I go that way? Ah, yeah, that's better. Is it better? I just got to jump over all this shit. Should be fine. The problem is these boots, as nice as they are, they're not very good on slippy rocks. Fantastic in the mud if you're coming down a hill and it's muddy. Not so much on moss covered slippy rocks. I have slipped quite a few times on them, wearing them, should I say. Right. Where now? I'm on the top of Cuckoo Rocks now, so let's give it a couple minutes, catch my breath, because that's quite a steep climb. So I've just come from down there. It doesn't look like much on camera, but it is quite steep. Oh, it's quite a nice rock. What is it called? Cuckoo Rock? Don't know. If anyone knows, let me know. Right, there's Down Tor, where we were last time. Probably about a 15-minute hike across, I'd say. In the distance, not really going to see that much because you can see the cloud going over that side of the moor. But you got Tor, Tor over there prominent. That's all I can really see. No tell I can't even see Tor, covered in the mist. But anyway, forward ahead, not far to go to Combeshead Tor, and the ground has leveled out a bit, which is nice. I do need to start getting out more, doing a bit more training for some long distance hiking, because obviously got Dartmoor Prison Break. I want to beat my distance that I got last time, which was around 18 miles as the crow flies. I got from Dartmoor Prison up in Princetown, and I finished around 10, half 10 at, where did I finish? I can't remember. I got to Whitsand Bay in Cornwall. It was a total of about 28 miles of walking, and for the first 5 to 6 hours I didn't actually stop at all, not even to have a drink or anything like that. I got from Dartmoor Prison down to Coypool, where the McDonald's is, down at Marsh Mills, for about 5 o'clock. So yeah, it was about 5 hours at that walking distance time. And yeah, I did stop for a McDonald's, which I'm not going to do, this time. I did stop quite a bit. Like I did have some quite big breaks, which obviously I didn't want to do this time. While I was waiting for the ferry over to Mount Edgecombe, the Kreml ferry, I did miss the ferry, but that did mean I had to wait half an hour for the next one to come, which after around, I think it was about seven or 8 hours of walking, was quite nice. I had a couple people meet me down there, brought me some fresh trainers to wear, socks, a couple really ice cold drinks, which was really refreshing because it was a very muggy day. So hopefully this year round I'm going to get further than 18 miles or whatever it was as the crow flies, and beat my record. While I've been talking about all of that, I've just realised I'm at Combeshead Tor. So let's get on top and pan around. How do I get up here? Oh, slippery. Like I said, these oh, why don't I just go over there? Either way, like I said, these shoes are not great on rocks. Here we go. Oh, it's quite high up, I don't like that. Pan around. So there we are. On top of Combeshead Tor, which is one that I need to take off, and I think it's the only one sort of in this little area that I had left to do. Now, which way shall I go? Shall I go back that way, or shall I go that way across to down Tor and back down that way? I don't know. I'm going to get down because it's quite cold up here in the wind. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go this direction over to down Tor, back down. Do a nice circular. I don't often do those because there's no real need to, or the circular takes too long, should I say. Does mean I have to walk through some open moorland pieces, sections, and it's probably going to be boggy. But these North Ridge boots that I'm wearing, I can't remember what the actual name of them were, but you know, since I've been wearing them past couple of walks and on the last camp, watertight completely, no issues whatsoever, other than having a bit of a blister the first time I wore them. But they seem to do the job. I'm very happy with them. £75 they cost me, I think, so not out the way. Just had a look behind and I've noticed the sky clearing up a bit just as we're leaving. It's always the way. But the wind is coming this way, which is north that way. So it's a southerly wind, which means it's going to be driving the clouds that way, and it is grey that way. I think I know what I'm talking about. I just don't have a clue, to be fair. I pretend that I'm professional, but we all know that's not the case. I've had a few people say to me, you know, you seem really confident on camera, talking to the camera. And my response to that is, I talk to myself all the time. So it is like I'm talking to myself, having a conversation with myself, but you guys are watching. So it just comes natural to me. And I don't mind taking the piss out of myself either. I give it as much as I can take it. Or I give as good as I get, should I say. Or whatever the saying is, I get as much as I give. Fuck knows. That's a really nice view over there. Might take a picture. One thing I do struggle with when making these videos is finding the balance between clickbait and honesty. I hate being dishonest. I really do. You know, we could have like a little shower, and then in the thumbnail, because it's rained, I can put loads of rain in the thumbnail and saying downpour, hiking through a downpour, when in fact it was like a 30-second shower. I don't like doing that, leading people into a false sense of the viewing, as it were. That's probably why nobody really watches these. Maybe I should fake it up a bit. Maybe me and Alex would do a sort of a mock video of just absolute bullshit, fake stuff. I reckon that'd be quite fun to do. So we're nearly at the bottom of Down Tor. Hasn't taken that long. It is a bit of a climb up, but it'll be all right. I don't think I'll go straight up to the peak of it. I'll go to the side, that side, yeah. So then I'm not putting too much strain on my lungs. Speaking of lungs, last night I was having a conversation. Let's say it wasn't a conversation. Layla just said something absolutely ridiculous to me. If anyone knows Layla, my partner, they'll all know that she is quite ditzy, and she really should think before she speaks. So we were talking about a situation where you had to have 15 milliliters of fluid every 10 minutes, and the way to measure that was to get one of those large syringes, square it in your mouth. And then she said, what is the most ridiculous thing ever? You've got to be careful. There's no air bubbles in it, because you don't want that to reach your lungs. I honestly do wish I could live in her head for just a day. Bless her. Right, I'm just walking past Down Tor now. Make our way back down the other side, back to the car. There's a geocache up here, so I'm gonna go have a look at that, give a little sign, and then make my way back down to the car. I see something in here. Don't really know what it is. It looks like a bag. I don't really want to put my hand in there, just in case it is some form of evidence. Let's try it. Nope, it is a box, but it's completely destroyed in there. It fucking stinks. I'm gonna put that back. God, minging. Ugh. Smelt my hand. Anyway, nearly back onto the trail. So yeah, nearly there. To be fair, I'm quite surprised that the rain has held off today. It was meant to be on and off showers, but it does look to be clearing up behind me. So, and in front, the mist is all gone. I can now see Leather Tor, Sharp Tor, Peak Hill. You know, I can see Legious Tor over there. The Princetown Mass right in the background is still covered. Only about halfway up though. But we're getting there. Nice day. Sheep's Tor over there, just behind me. I'd love to camp up there one day. I think that might be my next wild camp, to be fair. Even if I do it on my own, I'll be happy. Although saying that, just before Christmas last year, a man was found dead in his tent up on Sheep's Tor, which a lot of you may already know or be aware about, but yeah, it's quite frightening to think that. And that's what scares me the most, is if I die in the middle of the night for whatever reason. It's quite morbid now, but I don't want someone to just come across my body, you know, in a way. Like, imagine how the people who found that body must have felt. I don't know who found them, whether it was search and rescue or any authority, or if it was just a couple of hikers. I'm not entirely certain who that was. I don't know a lot of details about it, but just imagine camping on Great Mist Tor, for example, where there's a lot of foot traffic for hikers. You know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you see a tent, you'll be like, it's a bit late to be packing up, or it's a bit early to be setting up. And curiosity takes control, and they find a dead body. It's not very nice. Where the fuck am I going? I'll go this way. So yeah, that's always one fear. At least if it's me and Alex, and one of us dies, I don't mind him finding my body, because it'd be quite funny, if I'm honest, for him to shit himself and panic. Anyway, no one's dying. We're all full of good health. We've got many more hikes to come. Yes, we do. Right, I'm just coming over the brow of this little hill, and Boya Tor has opened up for me. Clear view of where I've got to go. Not long to go at all. 5 minutes, if that. So it's not too bad. It's been a nice circular walk. The first part, the path, love it. Love a good, clear, well-defined path that you can't get lost on. Although I do get lost quite easily. Climbing up to Cuckoo Rocks was a bit steep, but wasn't too bad. Not the steepest I've climbed. Then on to Combeshead Tor, easy. Combeshead Tor over to Down Tor, super easy. Down Tor, down to Boya Tor, even easier. So yeah, that's it. Video done. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please consider subscribing. No, actually, don't please consider. Subscribe. I'm going to be more assertive now. Subscribe to this bloody channel, because I put a lot of work into it. And now what am I saying? I can't do that. Please consider subscribing to the channel for more hiking, wild camping, and gear reviews. And I'll see you next time. I'll see you later. Let's run.